Wembanyama, man, you know.
The New York Knicks taking on the San Antonio
And we got the
Spurs.
tip-offs.
Yeah. All day.
And it begins.
The tip to use De'Aaron Fox. Honestly, man, stopping on the dime, using your speed to your advantage. And he has a really, really good spin shot this year. Nice little spin into a step back. So, man, really just using that speed to your advantage.
Easy possessions like that literally are just a gift.
Hey, nice pass.
Oh, yeah.
Nice.
Oh, my God.
Good finish there.
Oh, my God.
Let's go, team. Let's go.
Oh, my. Oh, my.
Nice. Top quarter. Thank you.
Yeah.
Oh, man.
We're good.
Go
ahead.
Yeah. Nice board.
I didn't box out. My fault.
When you're playing with Wembanyama or you're playing with a 7'4" build, that you got the height advantage. So, man, when you get that ball, go right up with it. I'm telling you, don't hesitate or pump fake.
He showed a lot of growth just in his first season.
My bad.
There we go.
Wow.
10-10.
Beat you at the rim, Bad.
Yeah.
And preparing for battle. Each guy with his own approach to getting ready for what... Looking at the starting five for the Dallas Mavericks. MP is out there with Kyrie Irving. Then it's Flag. Then it's Washington. And for the Timberwolves, Randall and Gobert are in the middle. Edwards is the 2, McDaniels the 3. And it's Desumu in at the point guard. Most of the season behind us, Grant. Talk about the mindset for teams right now.
Well, if people tell you the standings don't affect the mindset, BA, they're lying. Everyone is asking themselves how they can improve or maintain position. You just don't want to backslide now.
To the middle. Right side, McDaniels. And he was camped in the lane there. He gets a 3-second call. Here's Flag. He's covered by Desumu. And you can count it. He'll go to the line with a chance at a three-point play. Dallas shooting their first free throw of the evening. And it's Edwards with the ball for the Minnesota Timberwolves. It's a three-point game. Over Washington. They grab their own miss. The shot's good.
Listen, at just over 7 feet, we know Gobert's going to be terrific on the glass.
Back to MP. Oh, and the dunk by MP.
Wow! Always fun to see point guards who can elevate above the rim like that.
Oh, a strong mindset and even stronger finish.
Boy, it's incredible how much explosive scoring ability can come from the lead guard position. That is a big-time play.
All right, Doris, let's talk for a moment about Rudy Gobert's defensive IQ.
Let's begin, BA, with his communication on that end. It's an undervalued aspect of defensive performance. Then you talk about his ability to be a rim protector, to be able to rotate in defensive help. There is a reason he has won the Defensive Player of the Year as many times as he has.
Now here's MP. 33 points last game. Irving, the pass to MP. Again, MP missing.
Oh, rising up from the mid-range, but doesn't exactly look confident about it.
That gives him the lead.
I love this approach. Getting him involved early, and it's already paying off.
They know that if this guy goes off, their chances of winning rise exponentially.
Pounding it inside early and often, setting a physical tone.
Edwards against Irving. Edwards, no good.
Well, this guy typically a nice touch from mid-range, but obviously can't make them all.
Inside, some nice ball movement by Dallas. Oh, and the dunk by MP.
That's exactly what you want to see from MP at this stage of his career. Get to the rim and leave no doubt.
Timberwolves trail by 3. Desumu, the pass to McDaniels. Washington against Randall. With the floater. Deflected. They retain possession. Shot clock at 5. Here's McDaniels. Kept alive by Minnesota. First quarter of action, just under 3.5 minutes played. Kicks it out to MP. Three-pointer. Drops in the three. MP's got 9.
His shooting has been fantastic, and this team has leaned on him.
And Grant, this defense of the Timberwolves, one of the league's stingiest.
Well, if you look up and down their lineup, not many weak links for opponents to target. And then, of course, you've got 4-time Defensive Player of the Year, Rudy Gobert, on that back line. BA, they're tough.
And Minnesota calls time here.
Lots to talk about here, guys. I mean, losing momentum and looking for answers.
I think here you have just got to get back to what you do best and then live with the results.
Achua's checked in for Dallas. Marshall comes in for Kyrie Irving. Now here's Clark. Right now averaging 6 a game. Got it. Good job in the low post.
He's got a big speed advantage in that matchup. Could be a blow-by every single time.
To the inside. And MP throws it down.
You know, it makes you think about all the highlight reels MP is going to make over his career. Nice throwdown right there.
Now here's Dosunmu. They look to him to score consistently, averaging around 13.5 a game. Pass to Clark. Lets it go from 14. And down it goes. 2 points. Clark's got his second bucket of the night.
Well, creating offense for others, challenging the heart of the defense, get into the teeth, and then spot the open shooter.
Here's MP. No good off the back of the rim.
Boy, that mid-range area, he just didn't look comfortable. Let's be honest.
4 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. And he lobs it up top. Throw it down on the lob.
Oh, great teamwork right there.
Hey, you got to love the finish. Bringing it down with some attitude. Count it from distance. MP's got 14 points for the game.
Yeah, very accurate shot by MP. He must have been drilling these since a young age.
And it's out of bounds. They say it was last touched by Hunter.
Substitution on the court.
Quarter number 2 with just over a minute of play. Dallas no good that time either. And here's McDaniels. He'll bring it up for Minnesota. Trailing by 8. Following this one, they host the Trailblazers. That'll be the end of a 3-game homestand. On the court right now for Dallas. They've got MP. Achua is out there with P.J. Washington. Then it's Kyrie Irving. And it's Christie in at the 3, the small forward.
Well, there's height and reach to the advantage of Rudy Gobert. Just gets up and over the top of guys.
And offensive rebounding, one of Rudy Gobert's specialties, Grant.
Yeah, in some games, over half his points come from second-chance opportunities. And you know, B.A., even when you block him out, he can reach right over you and get that board.
Gives us a chance to catch up with Allie LaForce.
Thanks, guys. Well, MP in their last time out against Minnesota was a man on a mission. He had 33 points, and as always, a lot of those points came in bunches of 3. He seemed to be everywhere out there, doing whatever he could to help his team. Guys?
Nice work, Allie. Thank you. And the only question now, how does he follow up that performance?
Yeah, each night comes with different challenges, and I'm sure their opponent has seen the film.
What you love about this guy, though, is even when the defense adjusts to what he's doing, he'll make an adjustment right back. He is always ready with a counter.
Now here's McDaniels. Really had his troubles in that loss to Dallas. He just couldn't find his rhythm. Oh, nice finish from the low block. That one's good. McDaniels gotten his first basket of the night.
Yeah, Jaden McDaniels with a very good sense for when he should look to score it, especially in the painted area.
And it's in there.
He drops yet another dive, just facilitating this offense like a maestro.
And Minnesota with possession here after the basket by Dallas. Randall, the pass to Edwards. Kicks it out to Clark. It's stolen by MP. Irving against Clark. Oh, rejected by McDaniels.
You have to be careful when Jaden McDaniels is in your area as an offensive player. This guy is so elite defensively.
Back to MP. On the wing, Irving. And stolen by Clark. That's tipped. MP with it. And Clark picks him up defensively. Out of bounds, the Timberwolves will take it. Here in March, things are heating up. Let's check out the teams in the West. If you look at the Mavericks, they have looked in control all season long. Aren't showing any signs of taking their foot off the gas anytime soon. And of course, there's Minnesota, nipping at their heels in second place and wanting to get that first seed.
Seeing where the Timberwolves are, I recall them having a lot of naysayers at the start of the season, but now they may not have any. This team is ready for a deep playoff run.
Well, this is their goal. There's no doubt about that. For what many expected of them so far, they have not disappointed.
Here's what Minnesota's going with right now. Bagley's checked in for Gobert, and Ayo Dosunmu subbed in for Clark.
Well, so often the guy who sets the screen. In that instance, Julius Randle with the ball in his hands in the pick and roll. Go ahead, Julius.
Now here's MP. He's got 18. On the wing, MP. The shot. A good-looking shot from the wing. MP's got 20.
They are passing the ball around tremendously right now.
Edwards on the go. Tips it up. Controls the rebound and the putback.
And they keep on figuring out ways to force the rock inside and convert.
Out to the right wing. Washington passes to MP. No good on the triple.
Hey, sometimes you miss even under the best of circumstances.
Here's Edwards. And the rebound goes to Dallas. Last time they met was in Minneapolis, where they beat the Timberwolves.
Yeah, they hit the court last game with some serious attitude, especially on offense.
And what surprised me was how easy they made it look. It seemed like they got something out of every possession.
And another great assist. The offense is really clicking now.
Randle, the pass to Dosunmu. That's in. Coming off an assist from Randle. Dosunmu's got 7 points.
Pick works well there, but the defense left a lot to be desired.
It takes incredible effort to stay connected to the hip of the offensive player. You've got to want to work.
And the first half comes to a conclusion in a game that's been very close so far. Mavericks ahead, up 4. And time now for the halftime break, with the third quarter soon to follow on 2K Sports. If you're just joining us, we've played through the first half in a game that's been fairly even so far. Hey, you look at MP in this game, he's been everywhere.
He was getting into the lane easily that first half. It's just relentless.
Now, this guy is such a good finisher on the move, and so far the defense has not been able to counter it.
Edwards is the 2, McDaniels the 3. Randle and Gobert are in the middle, and it's Dosunmu in at the point. And that's the group for Chris Finch as we begin the second half. Doris, offensive rebounding was down for a few years, but it's making a comeback.
What teams realize, Brian, is that you can absolutely corner crash, create extra opportunities for yourself without putting your defense at a deficit.
All right, let's check in with Allie LaForce.
Thank you, guys. Anthony Edwards is truly a superstar on the rise. He said, quote, "People forget how young I am. I'm not even touching my prime yet. I'm just trying to get more efficient as every year goes by." Brian?
A star on the rise. Allie, thanks for the report.
Rudy Gobert has been consistently great on the defensive end of the floor as a rim protector and shot blocker.
Washington, right side. Shoots over Randle. And again, it's Dallas. A little over a minute gone here in the second half. Gobert up top. Outside Edwards. And he got the whistle on the way up. So he'll be headed to the line for a pair. The #1 overall pick in 2020. Grant, you think Anthony Edwards has a shot to become the best American-born player in the NBA?
You know, I think his aspiration is higher than that, B.A. He's thinking MVP, face of the league. And if you ask me, he has the talent to do it.
Achua's checked in for the Mavericks. Grant comes in for Washington.
I'll tell you exactly the start to this half that you're looking for. He's taken 3 shots. He's made 3 shots.
Back to Dosunmu. And he caught that pass in full stride on his way to the big slam.
And what an aggressive move to the rim. He's really trying to fire up his teammates right now.
Boy, it's not hard to feel inspired after a teammate makes that kind of finish.
Where was the defense? No help. You can't afford to give up these kinds of buckets.
They tried to stay perfect in the half, but 3 for 4 now.
Edwards, the pass to Dosunmu. Outside Hunter. And there's the whistle. Illegal screen is the call. Now a moment to take a look at the year-to-year scoring output and how it's been trending for Kyrie Irving.
Well, his scoring has dipped over the last few seasons, and sometimes that can be cause for concern. But it doesn't always tell the full story. You have to consider his role, his usage, as well as the other ways he contributes to the team.
Here's what Minnesota's going with right now. Bagley comes in for Rudy Gobert, and Clark is subbed in for Edwards. Dosunmu with it. Achua's there. That one goes in. Bagley's got 6 points.
Second chance points are always painful. Have to make the effort to box out.
No doubt those extra possessions can really add up against you when you do not take care of the defensive glass.
And Grant gets it to go. Timberwolves trail by 9. And here's Dosunmu. He's got 9. And here's Hunter for 3. The shot misses.
Excellent defense there, but he has to be smarter and a bit more patient.
MP. A chance to extend the lead to double digits, but it's no good. Hardaway against Clark. Hunter passes to Dosunmu. Now here's Clark. Outside Hunter. Just 4 to shoot. From the top of the key, buries the jump shot.
A guy like this with the skill set he's got, you can keep the defenders guessing.
Back to MP. Bustling it home, MP.
They've toned down their 3-point attack in the second half, looking to protect the lead with higher percentage shots.
Pass to Barron-J. Clark in the post. Defended by Hardaway. And the basket by Clark. Clark's got his 3rd basket on the night right there. MP, the pass to Hardaway. Back to MP. Drops one in from the wing. MP's got 11 here in the quarter alone.
If it ain't broke, don't fix it. They should continue to ride the hot hand.
Dosunmu outside. Pass to Barron-J. Here's Bagley. The 3 is up. It's rebounded by Grant.
It would be smart to hold for the final shot.
Well, that's great execution if you can do that, because it takes any chance at momentum away from your opponent.
MP, the pass to Hardaway. And the ball out of play. Timberwolves will have it.
Substitution on the court.
MP getting it done for the Mavericks. He's been an offensive force. Now with over 30 points after the quarter. More 2K action in just a moment. And let's take this opportunity to show you our State Farm assist to the game.
You talk about painting a magnificent picture with that, Don. Just a great decision and a perfect delivery.
We call that putting it right in the pocket, and he knew what to do with it once it was there.
The 4th quarter has arrived. So good to have you with us. On the floor for Dallas starting the 4th quarter. They've got MP, Washington out there with flags. Then it's Kyrie Irving. MP, that one's good.
He's hit a pair of 3s each half, making a significant impact.
Randall with it. Over Washington, and he sinks the 11-footer.
Well, the effectiveness of Julius Randle, wherever he is on the floor, the mid-range, one of those tools in the toolbox.
On the wing, Irving. Clark covers, and here's MP from outside. And good. Coming on the assist by Irving. Irving's got assist number 5 here tonight. Pass to Bagley. It doesn't go for him. Dallas leading by 13. MP, the pass to Washington. Back to MP. To the wing, right side. On the wing, MP shoots. And the Mavericks getting another bucket right there.
He's carried much of the scoring load tonight. And with the win in reach, don't expect him to let up.
Pass to Bagley. And the rebound goes to Dallas.
Sometimes you just lose that little bit of focus, and this is what happens.
MP, that one's good.
I just love the ball movement.
Timberwolves trail by 17. Time called here. The Timberwolves decide to talk it over. Doris, we've said it before. Kyrie Irving has some of the best handles this game has ever seen. What makes him so good?
BA, to me, you can tell Kyrie has had a basketball in his hands from his earliest years. There is just a comfort, whether he's in.
And so it's the Mavericks taking care of business in this one. A statement road victory. So impressive.
Statement indeed, BA. It was in enemy territory, but they controlled the game and took the crowd completely out of it. That's how you win on the road.
And that'll do it, folks. For Allie LaForce, Grant Hill, and Doris Burke, this is Brian Anderson. Thank you for watching tonight's game, and we'll see you next time.
Guys, go crazy then.
Hey. And it's Wembenyama with the jam.
Hit that cat.
Let's go.
There you go.
In your face, Kobe. Come on, man.
Oh,
The disrespect.
Ooh, ooh.
It's
Oh
okay.
my God. All right.
Come on.
3 seconds, hurry up.
Actually, not again. I'm not letting this happen again. Okay, there we go. All right. 4-point game. We have.
The Road Warrior Wizards arriving at the arena. That look tells us they are ready to get down to the task at hand. We welcome you to Noche Enabia here on 2K Sports. From the attire to the food, the players' jerseys, tonight a celebration of the Latin culture. This is Kevin Harlan. I'll be joined by Greg Anthony, Tim Legler, and we'll be hearing from our reporter, Allie LaForce, in the sidelines as well. So a look at the starters for the Wizards. They've got Trae Young. Cam Whitmore is out there with Davis. Then it's Czar, and it's Johnson in at the shooting guard position. And for the Mavericks, they've got Washington. Irving is out there with MP. Then it's Flagg, and it's Achua in at the 5 spot. Greg, I think now is when we really see the value of depth as teams prepare for the playoffs.
It always helps when you can spread out your minutes, prevent stars from being overworked, and diminish the risk of injury.
And so it's the Mavericks getting on the board first. Johnson outside. Clock at 6. Back to Czar. That one's in, his first shot this game.
Physical defense, but the strength training already kicking in for Sarr.
Fires for 3. MP, no good. Off to a good start as he hits his first shot attempt.
And that's a great play on the backboard for him. I mean, it's what we expect. All his second chance points do not come by accident.
Now, here's Johnson. Steady offensive output from him, averaging more than 16 points a game. The Mavericks have gone 2 or 3 here to start out the game. And over 3 years in high school, Anthony Davis shot up from being 6'2" to 6'10". But Greg, he brought those guard skills with him.
And Kevin, that transformation as a pro also significant. Adding over 30 pounds to his frame. And with his wingspan over 7'5", he is a physical presence.
MP, no good.
Really tough quarter for him shooting the basketball.
Johnson can't get it to go. Dallas has gone 0 of 2 from deep here. Washington finds MP. That one drops, and he's now 2 for 5.
And being able to spot up for that jump shot is really a skill MP has improved.
Young pass to Sarr. It's rebounded by Dallas.
The defense doing just enough there to affect that shot.
MP's got 6.
That's just a great possession. MP scoring in the paint.
For Washington, they've gone just 1 of 4 to get this game started. Here's Young, and it's blocked.
And they're 1 of 5 to start this game. Just really haven't gotten into a flow offensively. And this is right around the time when one team might start to pull away.
And one thing about this league we know, momentum can change in an instant.
So timeout called here, but first for Washington. So Tim, the District of Columbia and the Wizards reaching a deal to keep them in D.C. through 2050.
Along with a project to expand the arena complex, create an entertainment district, and implement safety and transportation upgrades. Really exciting stuff.
Looking at who's out there now for the Mavericks. Jeremy Grant, he's checked in for P.J. Washington. Marshall comes in for Flag. Hardaway is subbed in for Irving. The Wizards also changing it up. George is checked in for Alexander Sarr. And Jared McCain subbed in for Young. Here's McCain. Following the basket by MP. George looking over the floor. It's hauled in by Achua. So for the Wizards, their last game a loss to the Timberwolves. And the dunk by MP.
And he is just piling up the numbers here. MP seems to improve every time we see him. Such an impressive talent.
Now, here's Johnson. Nothing on the board.
Just setting the tone with an aggressive move to the rack. And where's the help defensively?
That is a quality look. You can't do it much better than that.
I like their focus coming in. Terrific execution so far.
And from the opening tip, they've been locked in. Just look at the score. That tells you all you need to know.
George. And misses it off the right side of the rim. And so Grant will bring it up for the Mavericks. MP finds Marshall, and the call will be against Najee Marshall. That's his first foul.
Yeah, way to get there first and be willing to absorb the contact.
Washington making some changes. Riley's checked in for Whitmore. Koulibaly comes in for Davis. And Carlton Carrington subbed in for Johnson. Here's McCain. He's now 1 for 2 with that bucket.
Well, what a steady presence offensively and a very difficult player to game plan for.
Outside Hardaway. Back to MP. Washington with the rebound. 20 seconds left to play in the first quarter. Here's McCain. Pass to Koulibaly. They shoot again. And 2 free throws coming up. Unable to get that one to go with all the contact. It's going to be on Precious Achua.
And you know what? You allow a guy to get right to the rim like that. That's your only option.
So he gets them both. From deep three-point land. And the last shot at the buzzer doesn't go in for him. And so it's MP making things happen for the Mavericks. He totaled 14 points in the quarter. He's given them all the offense they need right now. We'll return shortly. We welcome you back to Going with the whole new group out there. Washington making some changes. 3 minutes of action so far in the second quarter. Thompson passes to MP.
2 minutes.
Here's Long, defended by Carrington. He's on target from 8 feet out. Long's got his second bucket of the night.
And look at how quick he was to bite on the pump fake. Left his feet way too soon.
So with Irving on the bench, here's the 5 for Jason Kidd right now. Najee Marshall's out there with Thompson. Then there's Achua. Then it's MP. And it's Long in at the shooting guard. It's time to send it over now to our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Thanks, guys. Well, MP in their last time out against Phoenix was outstanding. He tallied 32 points, and he really showed up on the defensive end as well, using all of his versatility. And his effort helped end their losing streak. He'll be looking to inspire them with another win tonight.
All right, Allie, great stuff as always. He was in attack mode all night. We saw that really propel them to that win.
When he's on, he is on. And there isn't all that much you can do to stop him.
Well, he did whatever he wanted. I love the fact that he was under control, yet very aggressive.
Here's Carrington. Following the basket by MP. Carrington bounce pass. Here's McCain. It's rebounded by Dallas. Achua's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight.
They have been board dominant in this game. That's definitely been a factor in crafting this huge lead. Assists like that have typified their effort today. Terrific ball movement.
5 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. On the wing, Whitmore. Pass to George. Back to Whitmore. Outside, George. Shot clock at 3. Here's McCain. And the 3 off target.
Well, he was hoping to respond with a 3 of his own. He just couldn't get it to go.
And so it's the Dallas Mavericks finishing the quarter up by a whopping 24 points. Their defense has been terrific in this game. And don't go away. We'll be right back. And there wasn't too much drama in the first half, but maybe things will tighten up here in the second. You look at MP in this one, he's been everywhere.
And guys, we saw just how tough he can be with the step to the rim. Great job of just attacking that first half.
Nothing in this league more difficult to defend than a well-timed weak side cut.
So the Wizards 5 right now. Young is out there with Johnson. Then there's Whitmore, and there's Davis, and it's Czar in at the 5. So you can talk about the physical challenges, Jim, of today's game. One thing the players have a little easier, certainly, is the way they travel from game to game.
Well, there is no question about that. I didn't even get on a charter till the middle of my NBA career.
Oh, my goodness.
In the mid-90s. We were still flying commercial till that point, but there's no doubt travel is better for players. I think also some of the things they've added for guys like massage therapists and acupuncturists and even personal chefs, all of that makes it a little bit easier for today's NBA player.
Now, if we could do it for the broadcasters, that would really be a win.
Sign me up, Kevin. I'll be right there reclining fully right next to you.
The shot's there for him, and he's got to take it. I don't care if he doesn't convert. That's a shot he has to continue to take.
Pass to MP. Dallas moving the ball around. To the paint. And MP throws it down.
Wow, MP just explodes off the floor. What an athlete.
Young with the ball. Guarded now by Irving. And they call the foul, so he's got the and one chance here to make it a three-point play.
That's very smart use of the screen, and it sets up a very close look.
Jeremy Grant, who's checked in for Achua. Wiley is checked in for Washington. Koulibaly comes in for Cam Whitmore. Tim, it feels like the bigger the stakes, the better we're going to see Trae Young play.
Well, Kevin, he's had his moments in the playoffs, and he embraces the spotlight, home or away. He won't shy from being the villain. That's the kind of chip he plays with.
Making the most of the screen, that's how it's done.
And it's in the perfect spot, Greg. Frees him up to get all the way to the bucket.
Yeah, not only does he create the space he needs, but then he attacks downhill.
No good from Grant.
How about the timing he shows there to challenge that shot?
Johnson, the pass to Sarr. Here's Koulibaly. And he's fouled pretty hard on that. And here we go. Coach's challenge happening right now. This one in regards to the personal foul. Seeing if that was the right call.
And this is the time now where the officials can review in closer detail what constituted the original personal foul. Getting a different angle can sometimes make it a lot easier to determine.
Indeed, and the one thing with replay review is that when you see the slow motion replays, you really get a new appreciation for just the immense speed at which these players are moving and how fast the action really is and how hard it can be sometimes, Greg, to make the right call. And so the word is in. They've decided that the call stands as it was made on the floor.
And, even if a coach still feels this wasn't the right call, you got to acknowledge the effort being put in to reviewing it. The double checking, and the game continues on. They should continue to get the ball inside. The defense struggling to contain them.
Let's check in now with our Allie LaForce, who's got a story for us. Allie?
Thanks a lot, Kevin. The Wizards are letting their young guys learn on the fly. Guard Bub Carrington said, the whole organization communicates to us often. We drafted you guys for a reason, they say. Don't be scared to make a mistake. Play your game. Use the things that got you here and see if it sticks. Guys, back to you.
Learning on the job. All right, Allie, we thank you very much. And here's Young, following the three-pointer by MP. Shoots over Washington. And the Wizards getting another bucket right there.
And now they're shooting it pretty well. That was not something we would have said in that first half.
Grant finds MP. On the wing, Riley grabs the miss.
That's a shot he's got to hit. You don't get many looks better from that range.
Young drives in. Pass to Hardy. Young with no one around. Another one falls for Washington.
And that's what helps Young from that distance. It's the quick release. Very difficult to get a piece of that shot.
Here's Flagg. And it's good. 2 points. Flagg's got 7 points in the game.
And after really leaning on that three-point shot in the first half, seeming like they're just getting away from it here in the second. More of the shots coming from the interior.
And there's the foul. It's on Koulibaly. That's his first foul.
Yeah, really good defensive play to cut him off there and square up.
Najee Marshall, he's checked in for Grant. The Wizards also changing it up. George comes in for Sarr. And Colton Carrington subbed in for Trae Young.
Got to contest MP from out there. He is more than capable from three.
Here is Riley. And no good on the last second attempt this time. And so it's the Dallas Mavericks finishing the quarter up by a whopping 24 points. From the field, they have been outstanding. Amazing shooting. That's what has them headed to a blowout. And we've got more in 2K Sports coming your way after this break. And a chance right now to show you our State Farm assist of the game.
And he sliced the D wide open with this feed. They had no chance to prevent that basket.
Well, I like the fact he didn't telegraph it. That's poetry in motion right there.
And 1 quarter to go in a game that to this point has not been an evenly fought contest. Najee Marshall's out there with Flagg. Then it's MP. And then there's Precious Achiuwa. And it's Irving in at the point. That's the lineup out there for the Mavericks. Now George. Following the three-point attempt by MP. And Whitmore throws it down.
Oh, man, when Cam Whitmore throws it down, you feel bad for the rim.
Over to the wing. Here's Marshall. Good, and it's MP picking up the assist. Marshall's got his first points of the night.
Another good play. This is how they built the lead, calling on the right guys at the right time.
Well, they are making something very difficult look simple right now.
And it's George missing. And here's Marshall bring it up for the Mavericks. They host the 76ers after this one, and that game is the second of 2 straight at home.
And Matador defense, that's one of the easiest shots he is ever going to see.
And they are just breaking the will of their opponent.
And the shot goes in.
And that's a shot Davis will make 10 out of 10 times. He's just so strong inside.
Some nice passing here by Dallas. Kicks it out to MP. No good from outside. For Washington, they've gone 2 of 3 from the field to get the fourth quarter started. To the inside. And George gets it to go.
That was just a perfect possession, getting it in tight for the high percentage shot.
Inside, here's MP. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. GA, they say young players don't yet grasp the level of preparation and effort it takes to win a championship at this level. Do we ever see rookies who have had it from day one?
Well, listen, back in the day, you had Magic and Bird, 2 guys that came in poised and mature. Bill Russell, Kareem for sure. Today with guys coming in so much younger, it may take a little longer, but ultimately they do get to that destination.
And so it's Dallas with it. After the basket by Washington. Irving for 3. Dallas again missing. Wizards trail by 21. Pass to McCain. And the layup is good after a nice lead pass.
The defense not putting up any fight on the inside. They've allowed 10 straight points in the paint.
On the wing, Hardaway. No good that time. Good D by Johnson. McCain with the ball. He's picked up by Irving. A nice shot by McCain.
And all of a sudden, things finally coming together for them. The deficit's still large, but now not insurmountable.
And they seem to have found something out there. I like the confidence they're playing with.
And there's the bucket from MP.
Give them credit. They've worked hard all game, now looking to finish it.
I think the key here is to be careful about playing it too safely. Just keep doing what you're doing.
We've got a moment here. Let's present our player of the game, MP.
Hey, guys, no doubt who our pick was going to be. He's made everyone else on the court look like they're playing at half speed. It's been total domination, and you can't help but just sit back and admire that performance.
He doesn't take over games like this very much, but it's always possible. And when he does, here at home, these fans love it. Here's Irving after the basket by Washington. 1:37 left here in the fourth quarter. Back to MP. To the middle. The dunk by Achua.
And this is what they wanted. I mean, to announce their presence in this matchup with authority. Very decisive. It can definitely be considered a statement win for the Mavericks.
You know, their big advantage was points in the paint.
And they found a way to pound the ball inside. And that was working all game long.
And I think coming into this game, these guys felt they had the confidence to win. And looking at the season they've had, already 58 wins in the books. Tonight will be win number 59.
A 2-game season series. They win them both and complete the sweep.
And one of the key components to this victory, if not the biggest, was the incredible performance for MP.
Yeah, no doubt. He was the most impactful player for their offense tonight.
So it's the Wizards now, following the three-pointer by MP. And let's quickly check out the scoring breakdown here for the Mavericks.
And they're...
So we see the Mavericks taking the win here. This game may not have been the most exciting we've ever seen, but you have to appreciate just what a clinical performance they put on.
I know their fans appreciated it, and we saw at times just stretches of excellent defense, potency from an offensive standpoint as well. They were pretty much dominant.
And that'll wrap it up, folks. Along with Tim Legler.
Okay, so where does that put Team 2K TV's record for the season?
I knew you were going to ask this, but after looking back, we have about a 70% win percentage, which I think is pretty good considering we mixed it up with Team 2K TV and community members throughout the year. I'll take it.
Yeah, I'll take it too. You guys did do much better, but I'm going to knock it down to 50-50.
Why?
Because of the streak breaker games. You cannot forget those games.
Those don't count.
They count. They count.
They do not count. Do not roll the clip.
Streak breaker, scene 1, take 2. Scene 1, take 3.
Park is
We hope you're wearing the green today on this special presentation of the NBA on St. Patrick's Day. Kevin Harlan here alongside Greg Anthony and Richard. A look at the 76ers starting group. Allen is out there with Maxey. Then it's Joel Embiid. Then there's Jabari Walker. And it's Kuzma in at the 3. And for Dallas, Washington out there with Flag. Then it's MP. Then it's Kyrie Irving. Here we are late in the year. RJ, what's this time of the schedule feel like for a player?
Everybody's a little banged up. That's just part of it. You're going to be at about 75% of your strength right now, but that's what makes it fun. Can you push yourself further than the next guy?
Basket counts.
The skill of Kyrie, incredible around the bucket. I have never seen someone his height so good at the rim.
It's Allen with the drive.
And he just punishes the D for falling asleep at the wheel.
A little disorganized that time, and the result, 2 points in the loudest way possible.
Yeah, when you're not locked in on defense, they will make you pay with an easy finish there.
Now the 76ers with it. Here's Maxey. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
Maxey straight challenging the D, rewarded with the whistle.
First trip to the line for him here.
And to look at his percentage from the line, you see him at 89%. That's an indicator of what a consistent stroke he has.
And it's a luxury to have a great shooter like him at the line. Very rarely see him miss.
It puts the D in a tough spot when you have a point guard who can throw it down.
He really does, GA. He really does put pressure on him.
Yeah, hard to strategize for a guy who can make a pass or a play like this right in your face.
And here's the break. And a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here.
And the big question for MP is going to be work ethic. Because if he can put in the sweat, there's no reason he can't be a star in this league.
And both free throws good for MP. And so here is Philadelphia. And this matchup with the Mavericks, it's the first meeting of the season.
And with this matchup being an East versus West affair, it will be the first of only 2 meetings between the teams.
As a player, these ones are fun. You get to match up with guys you rarely see.
Irving kicks to MP. And Philadelphia grabs the miss.
That's one he knows he should have drained.
Unloads from 13. And it's Flag with the rebound.
And he's very confident from that range, but you can't make him off.
Over in the corner, Washington. Kicks it out to MP. Good on the bucket. MP's got 6.
If MP buries those catch-and-shoot chances, he'll have a very long career in this league.
Oh, and it's sent back by Washington. And that's out of bounds. Philadelphia will retain possession. Ayton, he's checked in for Philadelphia. On defense, Dallas. 4-point game. Kuzma can't get it to go. On the wing, MP. Another miss by MP.
I think the defense will live with him taking mid-range jumpers, but maybe just a little bit more resistance.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Easy possessions like that literally are just a gift. You just dream of them. He'll gladly take those.
And a nice job here early of establishing an inside presence.
Maxey passes to Ayton. Lets a floater go. The shot, no good. Good defense by MP.
Not his best efficiency this quarter. Look, sometimes that's how it goes.
Got that one up quick. 11 points in the game.
You see the foundation of a real long-range threat. Now MP just has to keep developing those skills.
The 76ers decide to take their first time out here. Let's go to the sideline and see what Allie LaForce has dug up for us. Allie, take it away.
Earlier, I spoke with Jason Kidd. I brought up Tyrese Maxey and I asked him what makes him so hard to guard. He said, quote, to put things simply, his speed and his decision-making. He's one of the fastest guys in the game and also picks smart shots to take. That combination is lethal. We'll see how his defense fares against Maxey tonight. Back to you, Kevin.
Thank you once again, Allie. Catching up on the changes for Philadelphia. Robert Williams is checked in for Jabari Walker. Edwards comes in for Kyle Kuzma. And it's Quentin Grimes in for Grayson Allen. And here are the Mavericks now. MP, that's for 2. And the Mavericks getting another bucket right there.
And it just seems that every pass they make is leading to a score. Just great ball movement.
They need this. Maxey, no good.
Just an ugly show for him offensively. Yep, no way to describe it, just ugly, and that hasn't helped.
And that one's good. MP.
I love his shot selection today. He set the bar for the rest of the team.
Guys are looking for... a spark here.
Yeah, a cold stretch offensively for sure.
Williams double team. And Grimes has it in the corner. Offensive rebound. And Williams is right there.
Just doing the job on the backboard.
Mavericks leading by 10. To the right side. Marshall finds MP. Shot's good. Marshall making the play. And that's 19 points for MP.
Yeah, they're relying on their three-point shooting and getting pretty good results.
Pass to Williams. Down low. And it's Williams throwing it down.
An unreal athlete. Williams gets off the floor with such ease to power it down.
Marshall passes to MP. And the Mavericks getting another bucket right there.
And he's starting to show that killer instinct this quarter, looking to extend the lead.
And Grimes has it in the corner. 2 points. That one goes.
When guys are moving the ball, sharing it, it makes the game so much more fun, both as a player and as a fan.
And a double-digit lead on the scoreboard as we end the first quarter of play. Mavericks lead by 11. And back with the start of the second quarter in just a moment. Welcome back, everyone, to the second quarter of play here on Noche Latina. Vámonos. And guys, let's get your take on the scoring breakdown for the Mavericks.
The ball movement has been outstanding so far. They've come out of the gate looking for that extra pass.
And another thing they've done so well is convert fast break opportunities. Great job trusting their guys and getting those easy ones.
So with Irving on the bench, here's the 5 for Jason Kidd right now. They've got Precious Achiuwa. Washington out there with Flag. Then there's Max Christie. And it's MP in at the 1 spot.
When MP is having a night like this, you just can't keep him from getting the ball.
The 76ers trail by 12. Here's Maxey. In it goes. That's his 3rd bucket. He's missed 5 so far.
They're finding lanes to the hoop now with consistency. 5 buckets in a row from the paint.
And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. When you look at the recent big threes in the NBA, RJ, it seems like they failed more than they've succeeded.
That's because some teams just acquire stars without considering how their games will complement each other, often forcing guys into a role that they're not suited for.
Kyle Kuzma's checked in for the 76ers.
Substitution on the court.
We've got 1:13 left to play here in the half. Some nice ball movement here by the 76ers. Oh, and the jam by Ayton.
Goodness, DeAndre Ayton, welcome to the highlight reel.
That's a great look at that move from the Connected Cam, sponsored by AT&T. MP, no good.
You often expect him to convert these types of shots, but the D must have made their presence felt to prevent that one.
MP against Maxey. And it's Edwards, top of the key. 5 on the clock. The Mavericks pull it in. They defeated the Wizards in their last game.
And that one was all about offensive execution, running your plays, picking your spots.
And no team is going to shoot 50% every night, but this team has the right approach. When the shots are falling, they can light it up. Yeah, it feels like he's forcing things, which will happen. He's trying to help his team.
Good, and the assist goes to MP. Hardaway's got 7 points.
And with the lead, I like the strategy here. Continue to get the ball to guys who can do something with it.
This is when good players really get after it. He can sense that they're reeling, and he's going to put his foot on the pedal.
And so it's down.
31.
And it's good to have you back with us as we celebrate St. Patrick's Day with more NBA action on 2K Sports. You look at MP in this one, he's been everywhere.
And he's shown just how adept he can be at creating contact and then cashing in at the line.
He knows that that's a strength for him. If they're going to keep fouling, he has no problem taking that.
So on the floor for Philadelphia, we've got Maxey. Joel Embiid out there with Jabari Walker. Then there's Kyle Kuzma, and it's Allen in at the 2.
This young kid's got some ups. MP throwing it down.
It's Kuzma penetrating, and Kuzma slams it in.
The finish was nice, but the setup was better.
Yeah, G8, the pick working to full effect before the stuff.
Yeah, you like the pick to set up the open shot, but when it leads to a dunk, okay, even better, you'll take it.
Pass to Embiid. Maxey kicks to Embiid. And it's wide right. It's off the rim.
And a big lead for them on both the scoreboards and the backboard thus far. Despite his youth, MP showing grown man strength.
And so here is Philadelphia. Next matchup, they'll be home against the Suns. That game marks the first half of a quick 2-game homestand. It's tipped. Beyond the arc. And Joel Embiid pulls it down.
The way he started this game, you wondered if he'd ever cool down, and the answer is yes.
Maxey passes to Allen. Maxey feeling it out a bit. 6 on the shot clock. Got a hand on it, and he recovers it. And there's the shot clock violation. Couldn't get the shot off in time. Some changes for Philadelphia. Bonus checked in, and it's Quentin Grimes in for Grayson Allen. You know, players look for key moments in a game, RJ, and Grayson Allen seems to have a knack for finding them.
Oh, he sure does. When I think about Allen, I see him hitting in late clock situations or solidifying a run or a comeback. When it matters most, he is ready. The pure shooting stroke of Maxey, gifted at draining it from outside the arc.
MP against Maxey. The 3 from MP. Drains it from beyond the arc. MP's got 9 points here in the second half.
And an eye for an eye. Both teams working to stretch the floor.
This is today's NBA. Hey, we see this kind of exchange more often than not.
That's going to draw a whistle every time down the floor. Not even close to being a legal screen.
That's a very avoidable turnover. You gotta focus on the details.
And the Mavericks making a change here. Achua is checked in. Robert Williams is checked in for Philadelphia. Edwards comes in for Kyle Kuzma. And now let's swing it over to Allie LaForce on the sideline.
Thank you, Kevin. Tyrese Maxey, a late first-round pick back in 2020, but he's become an all-star. He said, quote, "I've always had that chip with me from day one. I had to earn everything I got from a basketball perspective and make a name for myself. I try hard to foresee and envision this." Guys, back to you.
The drive for greatness, something to watch. All right, Allie, we appreciate the report. Najee Marshall. The 76ers trail by 18. We've got Irving. Flagg is out there with P.J. Washington. Then it's MP. That's the lineup in the game for Dallas. kept alive. The kick out to Walker. Allen against Irving. It's another look. Allen, that's good.
That's a guy you want taking shots, a quality offensive player.
MP passes to Irving, to the wing right side, to the paint. Here's MP. Dallas moving the ball around. Yes, and it's Irving picking up the assist. MP's got 41.
He's been dominant all game long. Nobody on the floor can stop him. And look, let's just say he knows it.
Shoots from 8. And the rejection by MP.
The edge on the glass is the difference. It's allowed them to build this lead.
On the wing, Irving. Defended by Allen. Deflects the pass. Kuzma, right side. The Mavericks pull it in. Outside Irving. And the layup's good off the glass. And that's now 10 points for Kyrie Irving.
This man is a 3-level scorer. And this level, by the rim, there is nobody like Kyrie Irving in that touch he has.
Grimes passes to Walker. And he gets the bucket.
Love how selfless he is setting brick screens like this. Plays like that right there are what help create easy scoring opportunities.
The rejection by Embiid.
Yeah, defensively, Embiid can take over a game with his reach. Big block from him there.
Kuzma can't get it to go. Mavericks leading by 18. Back to Irving. The shot from the low post is good. Irving's got 4 this quarter.
Big miscommunication on defense. He recognizes it and quickly takes advantage.
Yeah, they're going to do a much better job of putting a little bit of pressure on him on his way to the hoop.
He is single-handedly dropping the temperature in here with that cold streak.
Yeah, right now, he's just in his own head. Not much you can do to try and push through it.
And the 76ers call time here. Richard, we see such an influx of foreign players. Any concern that American-born players will fall behind?
100%. We have to change our development. We have to change our approach to youth basketball because right now the Europeans, 1, hungrier, 2, they have a greater approach for skill and technique at an early age.
And one of our featured players tonight earns our player of the game, MP.
And Kevin, it's a no-brainer. He's controlled every aspect of this game. And it's just so fun to see a player perform at a level that's just higher than anyone else out on the floor.
He's played up to his full potential tonight, and he's been playing to the crowd, too. He loves being the star attraction, even if it doesn't happen on a regular basis. And the Mavericks call time here. Mavericks leading by 20. 3rd minute of action now gone here in the 4th.
2 minutes remaining in the game. 2 minutes.
MP against Allen. Shot clock at 6. Here's Flag. And it's Dallas with another.
Despite his relatively quiet night, they are still winning. And that just shows this team is more than just about one guy.
Maxey, no good. For Dallas, they've gone 5 of 6 from the field to start the 4th quarter on a roll. Cisse, yes, and it's Irving picking up the assist. Irving's got it. Assist number 7 for him tonight.
Boy, you have to be impressed with the offensive production. They have got it firing on all cylinders.
They've had great execution, and what stands out is that they're just taking what the defense gives them, not forcing anything.
And let's get the guys take now in the hustle.
Substitution on the court.
Inside. Now, MP. 1 second separating the shot clock and game clock. And MP throws it down.
And it's just competing, you know, giving your best when it matters most.
And let me tell you, as a team, you love to hit your stride right at the crucial moments. They put this game away in style.
The putback. Great positioning on the putback.
And those second chance points really become almost like bonus points when you can get them.
So we see the Mavericks taking the win here. They won this game going away. They were the better basketball team by far tonight.
And you got to commend this sort of dominance, particularly here at home. It's a great feeling when you play almost a perfect game and to have that crowd be so pumped up.
And that'll do it, folks. With Richard Jefferson and Greg Anthony, and along with Allie LaForce on the sideline.
Ooh, that felt good.
I see you out there doing work. Someone needs to change their socks. Do you smell that?
You guys the ones who are going to be losing today.
Good snatch, MP. Get your mind right. Again.
What up, Coach?
Oh, they had fashion on their minds as they entered the building. Soon, the only thing the Spurs will be thinking about is a win here at home. Welcome, everyone, to NBA basketball here on 2K Sports. Tonight, it's Noche NBA, a celebration of the amazing Latin culture in this league, and Now, a look at Dallas's starting lineup. Kyrie Irving is out there with MP. Then it's Flag. Then there's Washington. And for the Spurs, filling the perimeter spots are Castle and Vassell. Then there's Wembanyama. Then there's Harper. And it's Champagnie in at the power forward position. Tonight, and I'm looking forward to this great, we're going to see the speed and the skill of NBA guards. Two of the league's best going head-to-head.
And when I think basketball, I envision guards pushing the tempo, taking threes. The modern NBA has a lot of talent. The pace has never been higher.
MP kicks to Washington. And a wide open look for MP. Rebounded by Castle. It's Vassell on the wing. Over Flag. Here's Wembanyama. And he drops in the layup off the glass.
You have to be aware of Wembanyama on the boards. Really keep a body on it.
Out to the right wing. Kicks it out to MP. Here's Washington. And then Washington with the dunk.
And when he's on the floor, offensive rebounding is always going to be a strength for them.
Greg, he keeps so many possessions alive, doesn't he?
Yeah, you can feel Coach smiling on the sidelines with every offensive board.
Here's Harper. And it's blocked. Castle on the wing. 6 to shoot. Second shot opportunity. And the layup is good.
A bigger guard. 6'6" Castle can just overwhelm defenders. Impressive for his age.
RJ, we have never seen a player like Victor Wembanyama. In your opinion, what's his potential?
Wemby has so much potential, it's scary. The number one thing that can stop him from being one of the greats of all times, in my opinion, is injury. After that, there is nothing that is stopping him from being one of the most dominant physical specimens we've ever seen.
Now, that jump shot has been the biggest question mark for Castle, so it's good to see him shooting with confidence.
Dallas moving the ball around. MP finds Washington. Back to MP. It's stolen by Wembanyama. Pass to Harper. Back to Wembanyama. And the shot goes down.
Pick works well there. Not much resistance from the D.
Yeah, that just comes down to a lack of effort. The defender has to do a better job fighting through the screen.
And that one's good. Flag.
Yeah, another nice bucket down low. They've really been able to work the ball into the post effectively here so far.
And now the first timeout call here for the Spurs. Fresh from a win against Portland.
And you gotta love a team that can maintain its composure on the road. Take good shots and knock them down with confidence.
They took the air out of the crowd again and again with big shots. They never let the fans become a factor.
Here's White. The rebound by Grant.
I thought he had that all sewn up, but somehow the defense just threw him off.
MP, no good.
And with his team trying to trim this margin, his struggles this quarter, they're not helping things.
And they get it back. Offensive rebound, Wembanyama. Well, it was only a matter of time, but they finally get the bucket.
Yeah, off to a strong start here early. 6 points off second chance buckets.
And the dunk by MP.
I've got to tell you, the athleticism of MP is really showing off right now.
And so Fox will bring it up for the San Antonio Spurs. Leading by 5. Hits the three-point bomb.
And boy, have they come out strong, really pounding the offensive board for second chance points.
And MP with the basket on the assist from Marshall. MP's got 6.
This is what the coaches are telling MP. No one can guard you in there. Go eat.
And it's Fox with the jam.
Yeah, I mean, maybe could have tried for a more memorable dunk than that one.
And we know he's capable of those memorable ones. MP outside. To the inside. From 8. And Dallas again with the bucket.
And that's 10 straight points in the paint. The defense, nowhere to be found.
Floats it up for Wembanyama.
Watch out. Wembanyama hammering that one home.
About 7 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Count that bucket.
And it's coming easy for them right now. 5 baskets in a row in the paint.
San Antonio leading by 6. Here's Fox. Count it. He has 7.
And their offense already in a flow. Some stellar shooting to jump out to this lead.
MP. Achua, the pass to MP. Back to Achua. Grant dishes to MP. Misses off the right eye. And so it's Victor Wembanyama making things happen for San Antonio. Between his points and his rebounds, he was a star for him in that quarter. We'll take a quick break and then back to the action here. And
substitution
completely new group on the floor for the Mavericks. The Spurs have gotten exactly half their shots to go down here in the second. 5 of 10. An efficient score. Kobe White effective with or great without the ball in his hand.
That's a rare quality. A guard can break you down off the bounce, but also willing to give it up and then zip to an open spot. It just makes him so difficult to defend.
Castle is in at shooting guard with Johnson at the small forward. Victor Wembanyama is out there with Bryant. And it's Highland in at the 1 spot. And that's who's in the game for the Spurs. And now let's send it over to our courtside reporter, Allie LaForce.
Well, MP in the last matchup against the 76ers played some superb basketball. He scored 45 points and hit a bunch of threes. No surprises there. He was locked in all night long. We'll see if that focus carries over into this game. Guys?
Allie, we appreciate the update. In stretches, he was absolutely dominant. Greg, he'd love to match that performance tonight.
His team needs his contributions. When he's right, he makes winning plays time and time again.
Expect them to go to him early and often. Don't want to let that hot hand go to waste.
Out to the right wing. A 3 from Wembanyama. Hits it from three-point range. Wembanyama has got 11.
He's been locked all the way in from the floor, and he's the #1 reason why they're winning right now.
Marshall passes to MP. Fader on the way. That falls. Great assist by Marshall.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
Pass to White. From down in the low post, it goes. And the Spurs lead by 2.
And how about the vision from Castle, spotting that opening and making the pass on time.
MP, that's for 2. Another miss by MP.
Something that's kept this game close is the fact that the rebound stats for both teams are almost identical. Yeah, this looks like a pregame shoot-around with all the threes they're allowing.
Here's Hardaway, and he gets the basket. Officials blowing the whistle, so a chance at the line for one more.
Great focus from Hardaway. Draws the foul and completes the play.
The Mavericks shooting their first free throw of the evening.
You've got to appreciate their ability to make free throws. 81% as a team. Oh, he just punches that one down with a fury.
Rubs it in a little deeper with the hanging finish. 2 seconds separating the shot clock and game. MP, no good.
Not really his best quarter as far as scoring. Let's see if he can eventually get back on track.
Here's Bryant. Off with the layup. So that'll be it for the first half. Fairly even battle underway in this one. In San Antonio, they finish off the second quarter on a 14-6 run. Stay with us, folks. We'll get back just after halftime to start the... And as we get into this third quarter, as we've seen so far, neither team able to create much separation on the scoreboard yet. We've seen Stephon Castle having a really great game.
He's done a fantastic job of finding open space to operate within the first few quarters.
I like how they came into this one with a game plan, and they're just going out and executing it. Terrific job.
Getting underway in the second half, here's the 5 for Jason Kidd. They've got P.J. Washington. Kyrie Irving is out there with MP. Then it's Flag. And one way players look to expand their game, adding counter moves to keep defenders off balance. Greg, what was something you added that really gave defenders pause?
You know, the snatch back pull up, using your speed to kind of get the defender going downhill, and then you slam on the brakes and just create that separation to then go into attack mode.
Kicks it out to MP. The 3 is pure from MP.
MP looking solid from there.
San Antonio calls timeout.
Let's get on our feet and make some noise.
Fox, he's checked in for the Spurs.
A moment to check out MP here. He's been on a tear since the All-Star break, going really to another level. And he's in the top 10 in field goal percentage, really able to power his way to the bucket and finish through contact.
And what he's doing right now, carving up defensive schemes at will, second best scorer in the league. It's just a marvelous thing to watch and appreciate. Wembanyama finds Fox. Tries again. And Irving pulls it down.
And give the defense credit. He was met at the rim.
And that one's good. Flag.
It's a great move, and he catches the defense completely off guard.
Yeah, taking it right to the rim. One imagines that might be discussed at halftime. That's going to be on the film.
Harper, no good. Mavericks trailed by 4. Now we'll hear from Allie LaForce, and she's got a story for us. An update. Allie?
Thanks, Kevin. Spurs talent evaluators first laid eyes on Victor Wembanyama when he was 15 years old, playing on a youth team in France. At that point, the franchise was enjoying its 22nd straight winning season, but the opportunity to just maybe draft a prospect like Wemby gave them the impetus to rebuild. Guys, back to you.
Okay, Allie, we thank you for the report. For Dallas, they've gone 3 of 4 so far in the third quarter from the field. Pretty good start to the half. Kicks it out to MP. And another basket for Dallas.
When MP is having a night like this, you just can't keep him from getting the ball.
For San Antonio, they've gone 2 of 6 from the field here in the third. Outside Harper. Trying to break that ice-cold streak. Offensive rebound. Wembanyama on the follow.
Yeah, 3 consecutive field goals have come right at the rim. The D had better start buckling down.
Back to MP. Now the Mavericks getting another bucket right there.
The ball movement on this run has been fantastic and is a big part of why they've been able to get these good looks.
Here's Fox, and it's Fox with the jam.
Oh, mercy. De'Aaron Fox with the move and the finish. That's a nice setup.
Dallas calls timeout.
Who wants a free T-shirt? You know what to do.
A different look now for San Antonio. Ryan is checked in for Victor Wembanyama. Johnson comes in for Devin Vassell. And it's White in for Harper. De'Aaron Fox, RJ, isn't the only member of his family that can shoot the ball. His wife's pretty good, too.
Oh, you're right about that. His wife played Division I basketball at 2 big-time schools. She was pretty good in her day, and De'Aaron wears number 4 to honor her.
Fox kicks to Johnson. Back to Fox. That's in there. Johnson with the assist. And 11 points for De'Aaron Fox.
They are just killing him on the interior.
Here's Flagg. Up and in on the layup. Flagg's got the lead back up to 1 now for Dallas. 7 lead changes now, and we're just in the 3rd quarter.
Yeah, frustrating for a coach, but it's great to watch as a fan.
How did he break that one? He smoked it. Everything was set up for that to be an easy basket.
And there's the call on Precious Achiuwa. That'll be his 2nd foul of the game. Bones Highland is checked in for Fox. White against Hardaway. That one goes. Counting.
Yeah, attacking the interior is something White does well. He's crafty, and he makes good adjustments against the defense.
Back to MP. And he's good on the 3-ball. MP's got 25 points in the game.
This quarter has been all his. I suggest they keep the ball in his hands.
2 seconds separating the shot clock and game clock. Johnson surveying the floor. Shot clock at 6. With his first shot attempt, and the Spurs scoring again.
And that's what we're used to him doing, but he really just hasn't had that typical impact offensively. If they keep getting him touches, this game won't be tied for long.
Tie game in San Antonio. And we'll have the start of the 4th quarter for you as soon as we get back from this short break. And now let's go back to a play from earlier as we show you our State Farm assist of the game.
Just true artistry right there. I mean, great decision on where to go with the ball, and how about the perfect delivery?
A lot of times a spectacular pass is more impressive than a spectacular shot. This is one of those times.
Get out there! Substitution on the court.
And just about 3 minutes through the 4th quarter here. MP passes to Long. Here's MP. It's MP muscling his way for 2.
Well, he might be young, but it's easy to see why they go to MP when they need a big-time bucket.
Time called here. The Spurs decide to talk it over. They're behind by 4. We've got 1:55 left to play in the final quarter. It's time now to present our player of the game, Kyrie Irving.
And he's just been crushing it from the field tonight, Kevin. Whether it's been on open looks or with the guy draped all over him, he just hadn't missed much. With his percentage in the sky-high range, they've had no choice but to make him their #1 option on every trip.
Right now, let's take a moment here to catch up with Allie LaForce on the sideline.
Over the last break, I listened in on Mitch Johnson's huddle, and Coach challenged the team, asking them to bring the fight inside, telling them to play with pride, telling the team, you're getting bullied near the hoop. Let's see if it works, guys.
Okay, Allie, thank you. Fox and Castle are their guards. Then there's Wembanyama. Then there's Devin Vassell. And it's Champagny at the 4 spot. the San Antonio 5. Irving's checked in for the Mavericks. Marshall passes to MP. A 3-ball. Knocks down the 3-ball. MP's got the lead up to 5 now for the Mavs.
MP works to refine his shooting mechanics every day, and it shows up in his game.
Fox inside the line. The quick look, no good that time.
Oh, man, that's tough. That's definitely one he'd like back. Almost too wide open.
Right wing. Marshall finds MP. The three-pointer off the mark. San Antonio's gone past the three-point line for 13 of their shots. This is a 13. Fox against MP. It's Fox with the drive.
What energy from Fox when they're up against it, proving he's ready to be that guy.
Out left to the wing. Back to MP. Yes!
And these are the moments he's worked for. MP delivering down the stretch.
Here's Fox.
No time to waste on this possession.
San Antonio working against them right now.
San Antonio calls timeout. They trail by 5. We've got 28 seconds left to play here in the fourth.
Applause for your Spurs Youth Dance Team. Again, your Spurs Youth Dance Team. Make some noise.
We've got 28 seconds left in the fourth. Out of bounds, Dallas takes possession.
Mavericks ball.
And the Mavericks call time here.
Mavericks.
They're up by 5. 24 seconds left in the fourth quarter.
Spurs fans, get loud for your Spurs High Squad. Let's hear it for the Spurs High Squad dance team.
24 seconds left in the fourth quarter. MP, good.
It's been this way since halftime. Tremendous production from beyond the arc.
In the modern NBA, you have to hit threes to win games, and they've made that adjustment since the break.
Fires from deep. And the Mavericks another 3.
3.
So we see the Mavericks taking the win here. A solid win on the road for them. This building was dead silent by the time, GA, this one wound down.
And that's what you want to do. Take the crowd out of it by crunch time. Don't give them any chance to lift their team up at the finish.
And that's going to do it tonight, folks, for our broadcast. Along with Greg Anthony, Richard Jefferson, and Allie LaForce, this is Kevin Harlan. Thank you so much for watching tonight's presentation.
Welcome to the season finale of NBA 2K TV. I cannot believe we are here at the end of the year.
I know, and as per our recent tradition, we are throwing a 2K TV wrap party.
I love this. This is the best time of the year because we play with and against community members in a myriad of modes across NBA 2K26.
And they give you tips on how to get those W's all summer.
Let's meet the visiting team, the New Orleans Pelicans. At center, Yves Misi. Sadiq Bey. At point guard, Jeremiah Fears. At the other guard position, Trey Murphy. At the other forward position, Zion Williamson. Let's hear it for the 25 of your Dallas Mavericks. At the power forward position, 6 feet.
Tonight, all right, let's take a look at New Orleans starting lineup. Zion Williamson out there with Sadiq Bey. Then it's Yves Missi. Then there's Fears. And for Dallas, Washington and Lively down low. Kyrie Irving out there with MP. And it's Flag in at the 3. You know, Stan, at this point of the year, I'd imagine it's tough for teams outside the playoff picture to not get distracted.
Well, you really try not to. Staying in the moment is best. You've got to focus on what's in front of you. You want to end the season on as high a note as you can.
Now here's Washington. On the wing, Irving. 6 to shoot. Good on the jump shot.
That's how they like to see him operate. Big part of their attack.
Pass to Missi. Here's Fears, giving them some good production, putting up just around 16.5 points a game. Now here's Bey, takes the 3. That one is off. Here's Flag. Back to MP. And he'll draw the foul. He'll head to the line for 2.
Well, that's the kind of player MP is striving to become.
He's got his first free throws of the night right here. And he ends up missing both free throws. Well, Grant, when Zion is doing what he does best, it changes everything for the Pels.
Yeah, he bends defenses and brings a force that few teams can answer. With him in rhythm, they're not just dangerous, they're different.
Now here's Williamson. Playing Milwaukee, he was nearly unstoppable. Buries it down low.
Yeah, that's Zion's bread and butter. Absorbing and dishing out contact inside.
Pass to Flag. First quarter of play with about a minute and a half gone by. That one drops for him.
And setting the tempo with an assertive move. Like, where was the defense on that play?
Well, when you are the aggressor this early, it is intimidating.
Here's Fears. Washington grabs the miss.
Well, when you get that kind of look inside, you have to capitalize.
Great opportunity. Just couldn't complete the play.
Yeah, that's one he'd like to have back. Those are the opportunities you have to convert.
Now here's Washington. We saw him with 11 points in his last game. MP, the pass to Lively. Back to MP. Shakes him. Lets it go. Makes the most of the high percentage shot.
Nice form on that jumper. MP with some solid fundamentals for a player just starting his career.
And there's the foul. It'll go on Kyrie Irving. That's his first foul.
First team foul.
And just under 2.5 minutes elapsed here in the first. Williamson outside. Over to the wing. 5 to shoot. Fears. That one's in. Coming off a nice dish from Williamson.
That's just another level to Zion's game that can make him even more lethal.
Pass to Lively. Here's MP. The Mavericks rebound. Count it.
Have to take care of the defensive boards better than that.
Yeah, they need to pay attention to the details. Second chance points are backbreaking.
So timeout called here. The first for New Orleans. Last time they met was in Dallas, where they beat the Mavericks.
The last game between these teams was so close, but ultimately their bench put them over the top.
Yeah, depth plays a huge factor in this league. You can't win just with 5 guys.
And the Pelicans going with a whole new group out there. Here's Monk. And Gafford with the block. Jumps up. Oh, and the dunk by MP.
Well, when MP gets in the open floor on the break like that, watch out.
Stan, when you compare Tim Hardaway Jr.'s game to his dad's, they are quite a bit different.
Well, his dad was more of a floor general and a penetrating guard, while Junior is more of a volume shooter, especially from outside. Remember, BA, they played in different eras, so it's not all that surprising.
Pelicans trail by 6. Monk looking around. Pass to Murray. There's Kelly. The 3. Achua with a rebound. There's 53 seconds left in the first quarter here. Back to Marshall. MP outside. Lets the 3 fly. And the rebound goes to the Pelicans. They defeated Milwaukee in their last game.
Yeah, they were able to execute offensively in a hostile environment, which led to a lot of high percentage shots.
Well, and it's one thing to get the shots you want. It's another to make them. They've got good scorers on this team.
And so it's Dallas with it, following the score by New Orleans. Outside Hardaway. Achua passes to MP. Knocks down the long J. MP's got 9 points.
You can bet MP will make a lot of those over his career.
Here's Murray. And New Orleans getting another bucket right there.
Got his man all tangled up. Serious crossover.
MP getting it done for the Dallas Mavericks. Hunting for opportunities, leading to 9 points in the quarter. More NBA on 2K. And thanks again for tuning in. Substitution here for Dallas. Daniel Gafford's checked in for Lively. Grant comes in for Washington. Hardaway's checked in for Christie. And MP subbed in for Kyrie Irving. So for New Orleans right now. Sadiq Bey out there with Zion Williamson. Then it's Murray. Then it's Malik Monk. And it's Reese in at the 5 spot. Here's Murray. Gafford grabs the miss.
And right now, they're +8 in the rebounding category. That's helping them run away with this.
And let's swing it over to the sideline and hear from Allie.
Well, MP in the last matchup against the Spurs was all business. He picked up 38 points, and he's a tremendous three-point shooter. We saw that again last game. It was a performance that will stick with the fans for a long time. Let's see what he has in store for us in this one.
Oh, great stuff, Allie. Well, it'll be interesting to see how much of that performance carries over into this one.
His goal is to provide whatever the team needs from him on that particular evening.
Well, I'm sure he's coming in with a lot of confidence after last game. He wants to have a repeat performance here tonight.
And he gets that one.
His efficiency has been a big factor in helping them capture this lead.
And it's Williamson with the ball for the New Orleans Pelicans. There's a minute 12 left in the first half of basketball. It falls. He's now 2 of 5 from the field.
Yeah, the idea of a guy the size of Zion pulling off a move like that is frightening.
Pass to Flag. Takes a 3. It's not going to go for him. Pelicans trail by 20. That's good from Williamson. All the assist by Monk. Williamson's got 4 points this quarter.
Well, there's nothing you can do when Zion is at the rim like that. Impossible to move him.
Kicks it out to MP. Shot from the wing. And again, it's Dallas.
Well, over the course of the night, he's been taking shots he's comfortable with, and it's working.
About 7 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Monk passes to Williamson. That one falls. Williamson's got 8 points.
Wow, they're really being taken advantage of defensively out there. No rim protection whatsoever.
And here's MP from outside. He buries it from 3. And the Mavericks lead by 21.
Unselfish basketball. That's what coaches love to see.
Here's Murray. Yes, it's good. He's got 6.
He really hooked the defender with that pump fake. It worked to perfection.
And so it's the Dallas Mavericks up 19 points as the quarter comes to a 24. And with the second half upon us, we'll find out if this game becomes the rout that it's threatening to be. Hey, you look at MP in this game, he's been everywhere.
I like how they control the tempo and play to his strengths.
Yeah, he's found his spots, been patient with his shot selection, and it's paid off for himself and the team.
Washington and Lively down low. MP is out there with Kyrie Irving, and it's flagged in at the small forward position. That's Jason Kidd's 5 as we get into the second half. And Grant, when it comes to a franchise player, how much does it help to have a guy who unites the locker room?
Well, you know, B.A., when you think of guys like LeBron James or a Stephen Curry or Tim Duncan, it's not just about their play on the
Whoa!
Oh, sweet move.
You see the full strength and athleticism of Murphy on this jam.
What a sensational move captured from the connected cam, sponsored by AT&T. To the left wing. Kicks it out to MP. Some nice ball movement by Dallas. Clock at 6. Has to flag. Dallas needs to get off a shot from deep. MP. That one's true. And that's 9 for 12 for him now.
They've been pretty lax with their perimeter defense, giving up a lot of three-pointers.
Covered by MP. Lively with a block. Here's flag. And there's the lob. Stolen away. Nice job to interrupt the alley-oop attempt. Here's Misi, and he makes no mistake. Slam dunk.
What a two-way play. Just tremendous.
Yeah, the steal was slick. The slam topped it off.
And that is why you want to run off turnovers. Get down the floor before the defense is set.
Timeout on the floor. Mavericks.
It may be a players' league, but the coaches obviously play a big part as well.
And this is when a coach earns his paycheck. Analyze the situation and give your players the information they need to succeed.
And Dallas making a change here. Marshalls checks in. And then for New Orleans, Queen, he's checked in for Zion Williamson. And it's Poole in for Bay.
This defense is getting spaced out. 3 of the last 5 buckets have come from way beyond the arc.
And let's send it over to Allie LaForce.
Thanks, B.A. Trey Murphy didn't dunk in a game until he was a high school senior. Crazy to think now with the length and the leaping ability he has. He said back then there were times where I'd have doubt or be a little stressed about my future. If I said I knew I'd end up here, I have been lying to you. Back to you.
All right, thank you, Allie. Here's Marshall. Another 3 for Dallas.
Here in the second half, they're really focused on stretching the floor.
Yeah, and where has the defense been? They've been content to let them fire away. They've got to close out to the arc.
Hey, they're just getting pushed around inside.
Dallas leading by 22. Irving finds MP. Again, the Mavericks good for 2 more.
Yeah, it's so rewarding as a coach to see a young guy like MP succeeding like this on the offensive end.
And that one's good. Fears has got 4 points this quarter.
Well, that's a great pass. He has the timing and rhythm of a metronome.
Oh, and the dunk by MP.
There you go, MP. Hammer it home, young fella.
For New Orleans, they've gotten 5 of 8 shots to go in the third. Pass to Misi. Back to Poole. To the left side wing. 5 on the clock. Counted. Queen's got his first points of the game.
Well, the efficiency is there, but not the volume. He needs to start doing this every trip down the floor to close the gap.
Washington passes to MP. Off target with the 3. The Pelicans have gone 6 for 9 in the half. Pass to Fears. It's good. Fears has got 8.
They're finding ways to get the ball into the paint. 5 consecutive buckets.
Washington outside. Down low. MP. And the bucket is good.
Yeah, this quarter's all about him. He's just dominating at the offensive end.
Here's Fears. Give him 8. And we've got 28 seconds left in the third quarter here. And there's a 3-second violation.
When you're trying to cut into a lead, you can't afford that kind of mistake.
Yeah, that's just a lack of focus. Plays like that can really frustrate a coaching staff.
Catching up on the changes for Dallas. Daniel Gafford's checked in for Lively. Achua comes in for Washington. And Hardaway is subbed in for Kyrie Irving. Here's Murray. And it's good. 2 points. Give him 8 points now.
Well, when it comes to finishing in traffic, Murray's a tough customer.
Here's Achua. No good. And so it's Dallas continuing to pile it on, up 22 as we head to the break. And the way they've been playing, I just don't think they could possibly lose control of this one. Back to the game after this break. And a moment now as we take a look at our State Farm assist of the game.
You know, I'm kind of stoked that this was a choice because I love this pass. A remarkable find. He put his court vision on full display.
Yeah, he puts that pass right on the money and made things look easy.
Substitution here for Dallas. Lively, he's checked in for Gafford. Washington comes in for Achua. Irving's checked in for Hardaway. And MP subbed in for Marshall. Trey Murphy, he's checked in for the Pelicans. Fears comes in for Murray. So for the Pelicans right now, Murphy and Zion at the small and power forwards. Then there's Fears, and it's Kelly in at the 2. And MP throws it down.
Well, when you talk about how MP can score the ball, the possibilities are endless.
2 minutes remaining.
Here's Kelly. And the rebound goes to Dallas. Washington's got 6 rebounds in the game. MP finds Lively. Nice ball movement by Dallas. And the basket by MP.
Strong work down low from MP. He doesn't let aggressive defense throw him off his game.
A minute 39 left to play in the fourth quarter. He was all alone on that one.
Well, maybe not the shot they were looking for there, but the defense gave it to him, and he knocked it down.
From 7, and again it's Dallas.
And you can see how scary this team can be when everything is clicking for them. Just a terrific performance for the Mavericks.
And everything seemed to go their way today. They were firing on all cylinders, Grant.
Yeah, B.A., this was the kind of performance you relish as a player. Just a very impressive win.
No surprise, another victory for these guys who have been on a tear all year long. They've now won 62 games.
And they end up winning the season series. Always feels good to have that upper hand over an opponent.
And of all the highlights and performances we've seen here tonight, the one thing that stands out is what an unbelievable night it's been for MP.
Well, he was the reliable option for them on just about every possession. So dependable, always making the right decision.
Yep, that one's good.
Well, that's what you want. Get him the ball and see if he can close the gap.
Irving, the pass to MP. 7-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Fear's shot is off.
Not really what we expected. You know he wants that one back.
Pass to MP. From behind the arc. Drills it from deep. MP's got 42 in the game.
That's an inspired ball club. They fought hard, and during the most important moments, they made big plays.
Yeah, they saved their best basketball for this home stretch, and they certainly earned this one.
Tremendous defensive effort, saving a bucket right there.
Well, he's such a competitor at that end of the floor. Never takes a possession off.
And so Dallas takes this one by a big margin. Well, this might not have been the most competitive game. Their masterful performance.
And I'm sure their fans appreciated it too. We saw the outstanding defense and a loaded offensive effort. And they were just dominant out there.
Nervous. Now I have to ask, so who do you run with in your Pro-Am squad here?
Okay, so I'm gonna break it down for you guys. Me, I'm at point guard. Then you have my uncle Khalid. He's our shooting guard. He's gonna be at the hash. He's gonna be moving around, shooting threes. Then at small forward, you have my Uncle B. You know, my dad's brother. He's been obviously same thing, amazing to me. But he's more of a slasher, likes to cut to the rim, will get rebounds, you know, defend at a high level. Then you have my brother, my God.
Welcome, everyone, to Noche and Beyond. A Latin theme is the backdrop to tonight's festivities. With Stan Van Gundy and Greg Anthony and Allie LaForce on our sideline, I'm Kevin Harlan. Now Sacramento's starting five. Murray and Sabonis make up the inside pair. Carter out there with Hawkins. And it's DeRozan in at the three. And for Dallas, Washington and Lively hold down the post for him. MP out there with Kyrie Irving. And it's Flagg in at the three, the small forward. You know, when you break down these teams, Greg, they are excellent on the defensive end.
Yeah, so let's give credit to their coaches. They prepare their teams well, motivating their guys to give that consistent effort.
And so it's the Mavericks getting on the board first. Sabonis with the ball. Pass to Murray. Here is Hawkins. Oh, and it's sent back by Washington. To the middle. Here's Flagg.
Putting that pass right in his stride. Didn't have to slow up and was able to complete the play.
Here's DeRozan. And not going to go. He misses the first attempt on the night. First quarter, just over a minute played. It's stolen by Carter. It's up and it's off the mark. He's 0 for 1. Here are the Mavericks now. They traveled to Sacramento last time they faced the Kings and came away with a win.
In the last meeting of these two teams, they were really sharp defensively, disrupting the flow of their offense and causing a ton of turnovers.
Yeah, guys, I watched the film of that one, and they had great activity defensively. They need that again tonight.
The flush, DeMar getting up.
The Mavericks have gone 2 of 3 here to start out the game. Here's Flagg. DeRozan defending. A three from MP. Sinks the triple.
Well, they've started this game strong offensively. 3 out of their first 4 attempts.
Here is Carter. His last outing, he had 8 points. It's Hawkins on the wing. Kings moving the ball around. Sabonis with the bucket.
Well, flexing some muscle on that finish. Sabonis is used to having to score through contact.
And GA, you look at the numbers for Sabonis, and they're historic. But how would you surround him to make a deep run?
Well, I might try to pair him with another rim protector. Sabonis is a nice focal point offensively, but he's not a big-time shot blocker.
Now, here's Sabonis. He had a 21-point outing in their last game against Memphis.
A very physical player. DeMontis basically forced his way through the foul area.
And a new group getting ready for Dallas. Daniel Gafford's checked in for Jarek Lively. Achua comes in for P.J. Washington. Najee Marshall, he's checked in for Flagg. And Tim Hardaway Jr. subbed in for Kyrie Irving.
Well, you can tell he's forcing things a bit at the moment. He's been trying to get it going, but this hasn't been his quarter.
Oh, how about using the rim to get some true hang time?
You know, he just wanted to make sure the landing was softer than the takeoff. Achua kicks to MP. Good on the triple. MP's got 6.
Nice looking 3-ball by MP. Proving he can hurt you from downtown.
And now, Allie LaForce has something for us from the sideline.
A bit ago, Jason Kidd and I were able to chat. We talked about DeMontis Sabonis, specifically what makes him so hard to guard. Coach told me his basketball IQ and just the way he sees the floor. He just seems to know where to be at all times. And defensively, that's difficult to match up against. They'll need to find a way to contain Sabonis here in this one. Guys?
All right, Allie, thanks. Reed, he's checked in for Sacramento. And looks like the illegal pick was set. Yep, that's right. That'll get their attention.
And guys, point of emphasis for the league is to really crack down on illegal screens.
Yeah, and yet we still see it a lot. It's a tough thing to police.
Now, here's Marshall. Still yet to score. And there's the bucket from MP.
And this is why you got to be all up in MP's airspace, even as the pass is coming his way.
Hawkins against Hardaway. Pass to Clifford. Gets a very good look and converts.
And that pick takes the D totally out of the equation.
Yeah, you've got to lock and trail hard. You can't allow him a clean look.
And here's MP for three. Stafford kicks to MP. And a miss there on the triple. The Kings trail by 4. 6 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Carter, the pass to Hawkins. Back to Carter. Left Trey. And the rejection by MP. And the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by MP.
Substitution on the court.
Just 5 on the clock. Good work there as it goes.
Look, he's the kind of player that has you awake at 3 a.m. asking yourself, how do I stop them?
They get it again. And at the end of one, both teams putting up some points. Mavericks ahead. They lead by a bucket. And we'll be back shortly for the start of the second quarter. And we welcome you back to our as the second quarter getting going right now. And what's your take, guys, in the hustle sticks for the Mavericks?
Well, those early blocks are key. They are intimidating their opponents and making them hesitant.
And the other thing, I love how they're playing up tonight, getting into ball handlers and forcing some turnovers.
So with Irving on the bench, here's the 5 for Jason Kidd right now. Max Christie out there with MP. Then it's Flag. Then there's Jeremy Grant. And it's Lively in at the 5. Here's MP after the Kings pick up 2. To the paint. A floater, and it's in there.
Yeah, I'd call this ideal scoring distance. It's almost too easy.
For the Sacramento Kings, their last game a loss to the Grizzlies. Lively against Reed. And stolen by Flag. One-on-one fast break. And it's good for 2.
And that's how to make an impact with defense. Once the steal is made, you know they're going to be scattered.
Pass to Clifford. Score it. His third straight basket in 3 tries. And so, NB will bring it up for the Dallas Mavericks. They defeated the Pelicans in their last game.
And the difference in that one, the efficiency from range. They really focus on getting good looks.
And they were just draining it from outside. A great team shooting performance.
Looking at who's out there now for the Mavericks. Daniel Gafford's checked in for Jarek Lively. Washington comes in for Jeremy Grant, and Irving subbed in for Christie.
Well, what I love about MP is he's always working on his game. Every day, year-round. Yeah, I can't tell you what a difference second chance points make in a game. That can be the factor that swings the outcome.
We're now joined by our sideline reporter, Allie LaForce. Allie, it's all yours.
Well, MP in the last matchup against New Orleans really lit up the floor. He contributed 42 points, and he made a significant contribution from beyond the arc, as usual. That night will be etched in people's memories. He was relentless. I'm curious to see how he follows it up. Guys?
Thanks, as always, Allie, for that great report. Greg, how impressive was it watching him completely take over?
Unstoppable. They won that game because of his effort and just his overall relentlessness.
Yeah, and we're likely to see them go to him early on. See if he can't replicate that performance.
With the season winding down, GA, what's key for a long playoff run, do you think?
Kevin, one thing is health, right? When you look back at past NBA champions, lots of times it's the teams that were able to survive the year without any major injuries.
Now, Flag. He had 10 points in the win against New Orleans. MP from deep three-point land. Irving kicks to MP. Takes a three. Oh, MP sinks the triple.
Yeah, and they're starting to warm up from the field this quarter.
Timeout is called. First of the game for Sacramento. They come into this one following the loss to the Grizzlies.
And they brought the energy. I thought played well, but both teams really put on a great show. Unfortunately, someone had to lose.
Yeah, that was two very evenly matched teams. But in the end, it came down to who executed better down the stretch.
Marshall, he's checked in for Flag. Carter, he's checked in for Sacramento. Outside, Sabonis. To the inside. Kings moving the ball around. Clifford, good.
That's a fantastic feed right there. Kicking it out for the good look. Plays like this really help team chemistry.
Now, here's MP. He's got 22. Marshall passes to Washington. Stolen by Carter. Murray right side. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot two.
Yeah, this is what you want to see from Murray. Playing without fear on the inside.
Sacramento shooting their second and third free throws tonight. Achua, he's checked in for Dallas. Tim Hardaway Jr. comes in for Kyrie Irving. MP passes to Washington. Back to MP. Puts it up. Achua kicks to MP. Launches it. It's rebounded by Sabonis. There's 38 seconds left in the first half. Here's Murray. And the rebound goes to the Mavericks. They've led by as many as 11 points. MP against Carter. Now, here's Washington. He's guarded closely. Dallas again missing. MP against Carter. Pass to Sabonis. And that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle and two shots coming up.
All the officials are all over that.
Sacramento shooting their fourth and fifth attempts at the free throw lines. So that brings the first half to a close. Mavericks lead by 7. And don't go away. After the break, we'll see you right back here for the start of the third quarter. We hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. We're halfway through the game. You look at MP in this one, he's been everywhere.
Well, we'll find out if they were able to find an answer for him over the break. He was scoring with ease in that first half.
Yeah, I'd love to see what they drew up in the locker room because you're right. He's the problem right now.
Here's who Doug Christie is starting in the second half. Murray and Sabonis make up the inside pair. Carter out there with Hawkins. It's Clifford at the 3.
I tell you what, the defense should send Christmas cards for that miss.
Pass to Hawkins. Mavericks with the rebound.
And typically he has the touch to finish when he's in tight, but not sure on that possession.
Irving from long range. Carter pulls it in. The Kings trail by 4. Over Irving. And it's Carter missing.
Yeah, you expect him to make those. Good luck. Just couldn't find the mark.
Out to the wing. Kicks it out to MP. Misses the wing J.
No other way to put it. Just a poor shooting performance for him. But luckily, his teammates have picked up the slack.
And let's go to the sideline. Here's Allen.
Thank you, Kevin. Well, the son of Hall of Fame big man Arvydas Sabonis, DeMontis said he was a 7-footer that could do everything, like a point guard. He's at a whole different level. I'm just another basketball player. He is a legend. But his father said DeMontis is a warrior like me, and I'm very proud. Kevin, back to you.
Great stuff. Okay, Allie, we thank you. Here is Hawkins, following the basket by MP. Pass to Clifford. Sabonis trying to get open. Clifford can't get it to go.
And we talk about the importance of protecting the rim. Right there, outstanding defense.
MP outside. To the wing on the left. Shot clock at 5. Washington kicks to MP. Hits the jumper in space. And now a 6-point Dallas lead.
Now, this is what we want from MP. Night after night, an energetic performance on the offensive end.
Timeout called by the Kings. So, Stan, let me pose this question. What do you think is the most important thing to stress? The Kings trail by 6. Washington and Lively hold down the post for them. Kyrie Irving is out there with MP. And it's Flag in its small forward. That's the lineup in the game for Dallas.
Yeah, not a super physical player, but Hawkins knocks him down when he gets to the strike.
And a moment now to quickly take a look at the offensive approach for the Mavericks.
Well, they've really been sharing the basketball. All coaches talk about that, try to get their teams to do it. It's really great when you see it in action.
And another thing they've been doing all game long is knocking down the 3. Shooting has been a big part of their game plan tonight.
Yeah, great effort tonight, and he's been rewarded with trips to the line.
MP passes to Washington. Kicks it out to MP. That one goes in. MP's got 28.
That's their 3rd straight make off an assist.
Carter looking around. He takes it in. And so it looks like the Kings will retain possession here. Reed kicks to Carter. Just 5 to shoot. Here's Hawkins, and that'll be... And now, yep, this will be a coach's challenge. We thought that might happen, triggering a review of the personal foul.
And I think when it comes to some of the more difficult calls to make, personal fouls can be tough. The action is so fast that it's really tough to catch everything in real time.
The wonders of technology. We've seen replay reviews so effectively, and involving the coaches by being able now to challenge like this is something a lot of people have been hoping for. And the announcement on the review is that the foul was called in error. So they have determined to overrule the original call.
And guys, this is what it's all about, getting the call right. And I think in this case, the video review showed that while it was a tough call to make on the floor, they got it right with the review.
And he gets it back. A second chance effort. Reed misses.
And hard work on the glass. Once again, guys, they put a lot of effort and focus on the backboard.
Well, it shows you how crucial communication is. They clearly weren't on the same page there.
Just about 1.5 minutes gone by here in the 4th. Inside. Outside for Murray. Some nice ball movement here by the Kings. And the officials calling for a 3-second violation. And with all the talk about load management, coach, and player participation, what about getting rid of players fouling out?
Yeah, I'm not a fan of getting rid of players fouling out. I do like the idea, and I think Scott Skiles was the one who brought it up, Kevin, of taking like the offensive fouls and just having that be a turnover, like the illegal screen or a charge, and not charge that as a personal foul, where honestly you end up being punished double.
Clock at 6. To end the run. And Lively pulls it down.
And this is what you like about his perimeter D. Never gave up and challenged the deep.
Yeah, and it's really hard to stay connected to shooters out there. And even harder